What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody is doing well. Let me just double check that everything is working correctly here. Audio is okay, and all of the things. I think we're good. We are getting going. We are at Hopkins Airfield, not Chattanooga. There is a couple of things in the description to let you know where to catch up the series. What I ended up doing was I did 2 recordings. I did a flight last night off stream. We flew from Chattanooga to here and got here late last night. And then I took a trip. Real quick, I'll just bring you guys up to speed. So we took a trip from... Where's our log? Yeah, so we came in last night from Chattanooga, and then we came up to Hopkinsville, which is right across the border, the Kentucky border. Fort Campbell Military Reservation is right on the northern border of Tennessee and Kentucky. This is where the 82nd, I think? Yeah, the 82nd Airborne is out of here. We flew into Hopkinsville because they apparently had a shortage of phones. So we brought some phones over to them, and we sold them for a profit of about $21,000. So the phones we bought, I believe, I don't remember where we bought these, but I think they were up in Bridgeport maybe, with the intent of bringing them down to Chattanooga to sell them. And then when we got to Chattanooga, they didn't need phones anymore. So we ended up, it was buying fuel, buying phones right here. This was where we bought up north, and then we brought them down. So we had $156,000 in phones on the aircraft. Sorry guys, I hope that sneeze button worked. We had $156,000 in phones on the aircraft that we couldn't get rid of. So we flew down to Chattanooga, we got paid, and then we ended up buying more phones because Chattanooga didn't need them. So I figured if we were going to fly over to Hopkins Campbell Army Airfield, which is where we're at now, that we would buy more phones. So I bought another $135,000 in phones. And then we came up here, we sold them both respectively, 172 and 141, which I believe equaled $21,009. It's about $22,000. And then during that flight, we got promoted to the captain. So we are now a captain, and we are now able to take up to a $5 million loan, which means that we are in striking distance of buying our own Vision jet, which is probably what we're going to do at the end of this episode. We're going to fly this episode today. We are headed out to a brand new... I'm going to look for a brand new Vision jet. I don't want to buy a used one. So we're flying out to Dallas. We're dropping off. I think we have 2 people on board. There's no goods extra going out that way. They don't need anything, so we're not taking anything else. And that's the loose plan. This flight's going to take about 2.5 hours, I think it is. So, and that's about all the time I have for today. I had some stuff to get rid of, to take care of today, including the check ride flight that we did. That was the other thing. We are now. We are now able to rent or buy a Cessna Grand Caravan or this TBM 930. We are now able to rent or buy any of these single-engine turboprops. And I went out. What I did was I went out to Pirates Cove. I actually took this mission. I added it, and then I just sent basically like taking an Uber out there. I paid for an Uber. I went and I actually failed the first one, and then I passed the second one. I couldn't keep a heading. You'll see it. It's going to be a video. That'll be episode... This is 18. That'll be episode 17. And then 16 will be the flight that I took from Chattanooga to here. So keeping continuity. But yeah, so I basically flew... I took an Uber over to here for $900. Best Uber driver ever. And then I did my flight over here. This was actually a really cool airport. It's right on the side of a lake. It's in a neighborhood. Very tough to do a check ride in, and you'll see the landings were terrible, but I ended up squeaking it out. But we got 2 stars out of it, which is better rating than what we have for the initial ones. But I do want to do this rating again, but we'll see how that goes when we get here. But Yeah, so we are rated in a single-engine turboprop now. That's some stuff that happened off-stream, but it's all recorded, so it'll be here. And now we're flying down to Dallas. We got 604 pounds of stuff. I got to put 774 on to account for us. And we're going to get going.
BeyondATC connected.
Let me get back to the cockpit. We were going to go ahead and put our flight info in here, and we are going to get out of here as soon as we can. I'm taking the wife on a date tonight, and I want to get this flight in first. There we go. 774 we need. Going to be a light flight for us. $781 is as close as we'll get. Let's go ahead and put hit the action button so NeoFly.
I know it's going to be a good day when my favorite pilot is working.
You say that to all the pilots. You can't fool me, lady.
From dispatch
I'm on to you.
transporter. Let's take these passengers to their destination.
Okay, so we are good to go. We got the 3 greens in NeoFly. We just need to...
Transporter, boarding has started.
All right, all right. Leave me alone. All right. I haven't checked the weather over there. I hope it's going to be okay. But we got this aircraft. We should be okay. I'm a little bit practiced in it with the RNAV and different things. So. All right. Let's get our checklist out. We'll start working through that. Pre-flight inspection's done. The doors are working. Battery. We'll go ahead and put our Gen 1, Gen 2 switches on. External GPU is hooked up. BeyondATC channel is good. Strobe lights on.
From dispatch. Everyone is on board.
All right.
Let's go.
Doors are locked. Cast messages are normal. Thrust levers back to idle. Brakes are being held, and we will hold off on starting the engine just yet. We do want to get all of our clearances and stuff. We want to get all of our... Let's go ahead and turn on ATIS real quick and see what they have to say. 125.175. We'll get all pertinent weather info. Probably should make it the active channel if I want to hear it. No ATIS? It's coming.
12, gusts 17, visibility 10, few clouds at 14,000, temperature tree 0, dew point 2 tree, altimeter 29995, landing and departing runway 2 tree. Advise on initial contact you have information Romeo.
Information Romeo.
Campbell Army Airfield, Fort Campbell.
All right.
Airfield Airport information
So,
Romeo.
now clearance.
2008 Zulu. Wind 290 at 12, gusts 17. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 14,000. Temperature tree 0. Dew point 2 tree. Altimeter 29995.
What are we calling for clearance,
and
man?
departing runway 2 tree. Advise on initial contact you have information Romeo. Campbell Army Airfield, Fort Campbell, Airfield Air...
All right, we are looking at Memphis Center for the clearance. We're going to go ahead and get that right now. Memphis Center, Vision Jet 49, request IFR clearance to Addison Airport, Dallas, Texas. All right, that's good. 230 is going to be our initial heading. Wow, it's taking a little bit. Memphis Center, Vision Jet 49, request IFR clearance to Addison Airport in Dallas, Texas. Now, you know why? Because my speaker is this, and it's not working. That's why. My speaker to talk to ATC is my headset mic, not my Regular mic. Memphis Center, Vision Jet 49. Request IFR clearance to Addison Airport in Dallas, Texas. There it is.
Vision Jet 49er, Memphis Center, cleared to Addison Airport. Radar vector SOPI, then as filed.
Soapy.
Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 300, 10 minutes after departure. Departure with me. Squawk 6055.
Cleared to Addison Airport. Radar vector SOPI, then is filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 300, 10 minutes after departure. Departure with you. Squawk 6055, $. Vision Jet 49er.
$, Vision Jet 49er, read back correct.
All right, I'm going to take off the auto respond and auto tune. I'll try to take care of all that stuff on my own here. I accidentally left that. So we're taxiing to runway 23, which is the one right to our right, I believe. Yeah, it's pretty much straight out. We're right here. Nice. Taxiing to runway 23, radar vector SOPI, altitude clearance at 5,000. Departure frequency is 134.35. 13435. So we're going to go ahead and make that active on COM 2. We will need Campbell ground. Departures with him at 1345, he said, but that's not, we're not on 1345 right now. But all right, we got ATIS, we got tower. I guess tower, we'll contact tower for push and start, I guess. 1218, let's try that. Yep, there it is. And then tower is 120.9. And we'll prep that up and get it ready. All right, let's get our configuration in here real quick. Flight briefing. We have a total of 1,302 pounds of fuel on board. Weight and fuel. Let's go ahead and balance that. 1,302, nice. Payload is 604. Enter. We are well below our takeoff weight. 350 pounds below our takeoff weight. We're good to go. All right. Do our pre-flight tests.
Higher. 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 Stall. Stall.
Now let me get rid
Stall.
of that. I don't need this default toolbar anymore. I was using that for the recordings. Okay, our initializations are all good. Our flight plan, let's go ahead and bring that in. Nope. Nope. Sim brief is what I need. Here we go. Refresh the list. Request. There's our flight plan. Import it. Just happened. Okay. Runway 23. Outer runway 23. We're heading to SOPI. These are our en route waypoints. They have us in on the Sassy 7 arrival. And right now our destination is runway 34. Yeah, we got that. Runway 34 is right. Procedure, approach. We're going to try on RNAV 34. with the, what transition? Lemon transition. I don't know if they're going to give us that, but we're going to be prepped for that just in case. All right, flight plan is in. All of our stuff is in except the initializations. Transponder has been set. Flight controls are free and correct. And let's start up. Let's get out of here. Get this out of the way, but I want to be able to see it. Our strobe lights are on. Campbell Ground, Vision Jet 49, request startup. You know what? I gotta get rid of the GPU.
$. Vision Jet 49er. Engine start approved. Call when ready for taxi.
Nah. Engine start approved for Vision Jet 49. Additional services I need. Let's dismiss the GPU. Dude should come out and get it. GPU is the ground power unit. It's on the other side here. They should take it away. I don't need to push. We're just going that way and out. All right. We're ready to go. Let's go ahead and turn on our... That's where we left off. Fuel pump just kicked on. We're not going to need you, guy. Thanks for hanging out, though. Verify fuel pump is on. Confirm audibly. Verify engine start battery. Temp and or engine volts CAS is not there. We're all good. Engine button. We're ready to rock.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
We're already cleared, lady. Engine instruments are all looking good. Chocks are pulled. Headsets on. Engine instruments are all good. Engine ice protection we're okay with right now. ECS control menu is good. External GPU is gone. Oxygen master switch on. Avionics initialization was completed. We did that already. All good. Caps pins pulled. Passengers are briefed. Seatbelts are secured. Bleed air switch to bleed from fresh air. Common navs before taxi. Common navs are good. ATIS clearance is done. Altimeter's done. Transponder is set. Heading and altitude is good. Cleared to a 5,000 initial. Heading is runway 230, so it's 230 is the runway 23, 230 is the heading. Heading bug is set, vertical speed is set, and VNAV will be set shortly. Trim to 6. That's right there. Flaps to 50. Coming down. And electronic roll trim is set. Toga button. CAS messages are normal. Seats normal and upright. Parking brake is released. And we're ready to rock. Campbell Ground Vision Jet 49 requests taxi to runway 23.
$. Vision Jet 49er. Runway 23 taxi via Delta, Foxtrot.
Vision Jet 49 taxiing to runway 23 via Delta and Foxtrot. Vision Jet 49. Got a Learjet over here. I think that's what that is.
$. Vision Jet 49er. Contact Campbell Tower 120.9er.
Over to Tower 120.9, Vision Jet 49. All right, we'll come over here. We got a couple of different, couple of last-minute things to do, and we are good to go. Again, flying out of Fort Campbell. It's Fort Campbell Army Airfield, or Campbell Army Airfield, in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, right on the Tennessee border. Clarksville is the city in Tennessee that Fort Campbell's in, and Fort Campbell is is where the 82nd Airborne is stationed out of. Over there would be a ton of Apaches and Blackhawks and Chinooks, all sorts of military helicopters over there. All right. Before takeoff. Departure briefings complete. Landing lights. We gotta turn our nav lights on too. Landing lights are on. Probe heat switch on. Engine IPS switch as required, not needed right now. We are done with that one. Flaps are at there we go. Before takeoff. Got my checklist out of order. Wing stabilization and IPS switches are off. CAS messages are good. Trim is at 6. Flaps are at 50. Takeoff emergency CAS is not there. Multifunction windows are good. I think we're good to go. We'll be holding the brakes. Takeoff thrust. Engine instruments, check those. Release the brakes, and we're looking for 80 to 90 on the rotate. And we are ready to rock. Fort Campbell Tower. Vision Jet 49, request departure, runway 23.
$. Vision Jet 49er, Campbell Tower. Wind 290 at 12, gusts 17, fly heading 240, runway 23, cleared for takeoff.
Vision Jet 49, clear for takeoff, runway 23. Gust to 17. Wow. No wonder I had a hard time with those that check ride earlier. Finals clear. This is like a 10,000-foot runway. We landed on this runway at the end of the stream. Nope, sorry. We landed on this runway at the end of the recorded episode that I'm going to release hopefully this weekend. It'll be episode 16. All right. We're going to have plenty of runway here. If not, we got bigger troubles. Engine instruments are good, and we out. Airspeed's alive. $70. Rotate.
Pilot, have a nice flight.
Gear up. That runway is still below us. Flaps are up. Heading 240. Come out of takeoff thrust. See you later, Fort Campbell.
$$ Revision Jet 49er. Contact Campbell departure.
Vision Jet 49 contacting Campbell departure. All right, we are in heading mode here. Auto throttles are on. Campbell departure is 13435. Campbell departure, Vision Jet 49, passing 3,000, climbing 5,000.
Vision Jet 49er, Campbell departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000, altimeter 299er5.
Climb and maintain 15,000 for Vision Jet 49.
Vision Jet 49er, cleared direct SOPI. RESO mode navigation.
Clear direct SOPI, resume normal navigation for Vision Jet 49. Let me get my altimeter set here, and not my altimeter, my altitude select. We could do a little bit more of a climb here. And we are cleared direct to SOPI, so we can go on nav. Our VNAV profile here. Climb at 165. We got speed limits under 250 at 10,000. What's going on, Crack? Just flew out of Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Or Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Fort Campbell splits Kentucky and Tennessee. I just saw your, Crack, I just saw that booth that you had for Comic-Con or whatever it was in Peoria. That looked pretty sharp, man. Thank you, Crack. There we go. Didn't have VNAV on, that was the problem. Yeah, that's over? I guess that was a couple days ago. I was a little late on the uptake there, but all right. Normal takeoff, flaps are up, gear is obviously up, airspeed is good, thrust levers in auto, engine parameters are all good, cabin pressure's good, ice protection is as required. Right now it is not. Altimeter transition will be set when we get there. Yeah, that was a great spot, man. That was a great looking booth. There we go. Had your old Mac running stream videos? Nice. So it's over then. You're not there now. My old Mac is around. I don't know where the hell that thing is, but yeah, there's that thing is tucked away somewhere. Saturday and Sunday, I got you. Very good. Yeah, sorry, I actually had a thought of running down to see you. Me and Hawkscroll were gonna take a ride, but I saw that when I saw the picture when I picked her up at Midway, and I was like, we could take a ride, and didn't work. I saw it late. She's like, that picture was from a few days ago, I think. I'm like, damn. Okay. All right, we're 43 miles away from Soapy. We're gonna be in the air for a little bit on this one, guys. Almost 3 hours. But wanted to get a long flight in here, hang out with you guys. I had some stuff to do this morning. Got everything all squared away. Like I said, I did a recording last night, and then I did a recording last night, and then I did a recording of the check ride this morning, and we are now able to fly the Cessna Grand Caravan. So I never connected to FS Hub. This is going to be worth a lot of XP, for sure. We can go ahead and dump this chart. We don't need it anymore. We have the ability when we get to Dallas. I might take a. It's not going to be on this episode, but probably tomorrow. We might do a flight with the Cessna. I'll show you which one. But yeah, the Cessna 208B is it's like a cargo pig. They use it a lot for like hops and stuff like that. Well, they use it for hops everywhere, but can take several. I think it's like 8 or 10 passengers. It can take. I mean, it can do a lot of things. But all right, Sassy is our. We're coming in off of here. Nice. Cruising speed is 209 in the Cessna.
Vision Jet 49er, contact Memphis Center 125.85.
Vision Jet 49 over to center 125.85. The Cessna. Yeah, there you go. See, you got it. The range of that thing is just as much as the Vision Jet. It's just going to do it slower. We're going to go ahead and shut our landing lights off. We're over 10,000. And we're going to contact Memphis Center. Memphis Center, Vision Jet 49, passing 130, climbing to 15,000. 14? Really?
Vision Jet 49er, Memphis Center, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Climb and maintain flight level 300, Vision Jet 49. We're going to take a look at it as soon as we get out of our climb here. I will say that thing was I felt like I was coming in on that little airport, which was pretty much right below where we're at right now. Ironically, I think. Let me look. 2.3 and 2.6 mil, huh? No, I don't think that's it. We might have passed it. It was right on the river.
Vision Jet 49er. Contact Memphis Center 128.05.
Now we're playing this game again, huh? Over to Memphis Center 128.05 for Vision Jet 49. I think it might have been up here. I'll look at it in a second. 128.05. Memphis Center, Vision Jet 49, climbing through 15,200, climbing to flight level 300.
$, Vision Jet 49er, Memphis Center, Roger.
I'm gonna go back outside and we're gonna take a look. I think it's right here. That little runway, that's where I did this check ride. I'm almost positive that that's where it's at. And that was a pain in the butt to fly in and out of. I'm almost positive that's where it was. That'll be in that last episode, and I'm gonna... All right, crack. Yeah, so that little tiny runway, it's called 42KY. It's a little paved runway in a neighborhood. And hello, Hawks girl. Little paved runway in a neighborhood, and I had to do a check ride. There's trees on both ends. There's houses at the end. It was a nightmare, but it worked. Made it work, but we got 2 stars on the check ride, so. A little tiny ass runway. Actually, you know what? I'll give you guys a preview. No, I won't, because that's on my other computer. Sorry, I lied. It's on my streaming rig, and I can't get that into the stream, unfortunately. Or can I? I better not. But it is recorded. It will be an episode in the series. I didn't want to do it on stream. I wanted to do a recorded episode. That way, when people are looking for check rides from NeoFly, they'll find that video and then find the series and hopefully build a community. That's the goal. All right, flight. We're at 18,000 feet. We can go into standard barometric. We also better put on some anti-ice or we're going to be in some deep doo-doo. It's -8 outside, and here I am flying around. Hello, Hawks Girl on Twitch. How are you? Hello, Hawks Girl in the bedroom. How are you? She's all over the place. All over the place. Should come say hi. What? Should come say hi. It's the infamous Hawks girl right here, guys. Bend down. They can't see you. Don't get in my face. What's going on, everybody? All right, climbing to flight level through flight level 200. We've got 10,000 more feet to go. Ahoy, Crack Matrix. Nice work. Probably could kick up the climb angle a little bit more. What was our top of climb supposed to be here? According to our briefing, it is right after Soapy, I think. Be about right. What's going on, everybody? See everybody starting to trickle in. Hope your guys' week is good. We're on our way to Addison Airport, Dallas, Texas.
$, Vision Jet 49er. Contact Memphis Center 134.65. See you.
Over to Memphis Center 134.65 for Vision Jet 49. Have a good day. Memphis Center, good afternoon. Vision Jet 49 passing flight level 230, climbing to flight level 300. Hello, Pontiac.
$. Vision Jet 49er. Memphis Center, roger.
How are you, Pontiac? You doing? The plan is multiple short 2-hour planned legs. Tonight's flight after work will be from Adelaide to Alice Springs. Nice, man. Pontiac's doing a real cool. He's gonna come from Australia and fly to O'Hare in that flight plan right now. Multiple short 2-hour planned legs. Tonight's flight will be at work Adelaide to Alice Springs. That's cool, man. That's cool. Well, I just took off Pontiac. I don't know where you've been, but or I don't know where you or how much you've caught, but we just took off from Fort Campbell Army Air Base, Army Airfield, and we were heading to Dallas, right outside of Dallas, Addison Airport in Dallas. So we have some passengers on board. We are also now rated for the Cessna Grand Caravan. Bring this up here. I did this off stream, but we now have 2 stars for the Cessna Grand Caravan. So when we get, that's this thing. When we get to where we want to, we find something that we want to do in the area in Dallas, we could take this thing and maybe do some short cargo hops. We can do some passenger runs right in the area there. So, but I recorded the check ride, and I'll release that as episode 17. And then last night I will, yeah, I have, Pontiac. It's been fun. Last night I recorded a flight from Chattanooga to Hopkins, K-Hop, which is where we just left, and that'll be episode 16, and a standalone, just a short abridged episode on YouTube as well. So, kind of a couple of mixing in a couple of recorded episodes with live stream episodes. It's going to be my MO right now. So yeah, we're flying out here to Dallas from here. That's what we're doing. So getting out west a little bit. Speaking of, let's see, ADS. Let's see what they have out there. Maybe we can. Oh, real quick, we also got promoted to captain. We got ranked up last night after last night's flight. We ranked up to captain, and that now allows up to a $5 million loan to be taken, which I think I'm probably going to do. We're going to finish this flight in this rented Vision jet, and I think we're going to turn it in, get our we're going to get our deposit back, which is going to be about $350,000, I think. I might take a $5 million loan, and I'm depending on where we're sitting and what we can buy, it's either going to be $1 million loan or a $5 million loan, and we're gonna take the loan, and I think we're gonna buy the Vision jet ourselves, because every flight it's costing us about anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 to do the flight, and it's just money off the top. So I'm hoping that if we buy it, I think we're going to be able to pay off this loan much quicker than owning our jet instead of renting it. So, but I'll probably rent a Grand Caravan for the time being. But what do we have over here in Dallas? We are rated. Oh, they have one for sale for $3 million over there. They also have one for sale for $2.5 million. You got to watch this though, because the used ones have lower. As the cheaper they get, the engine needs work on it, so you have to pay to get the engine fixed, and you have to pay to get the airframe fixed if you're hard on the jet. So, Vision Jet Shuttle, that one's in good shape, but it's a rental. There's one for 2.9 that's in really good shape. But no Cessna, no Grand Caravans. They got King Air. They got a King Air there, but we are at too much of a climb angle here. Let's drop that down a little bit. And put the speed up. Speed, I think our climb, I believe our climb profile Mach 370. Our cruise profile is 5.2. That's 5.3 right now. There we go. Should be leveling off here in about yeah, we were starting to get dangerously slow there, and I don't know why the autopilot, I have auto throttles on, and that autopilot, for whatever reason, wants to pitch the nose up, and I have not figured out why it wants to do that. But you really have to be watching what the hell's going on to do that. But we are right on time for our top of climb. Said 22 minutes into flight, 28 minutes into the flight, we should have hit top of climb. I didn't start a timer or anything, but we're going pretty well. This is soapy here. Top of climb is right there, so I should have started the timer. We're going to be level at 30,000 here very shortly, and we'll be going a hell of a lot faster than what we are right now very shortly. Yeah, so the Cessna, they don't have one here to rent, so We might have to get out to a smaller airport in the jet, take something local in this jet, get out to a smaller airport, and then and see what's out there from there. We're coming in to this little airport. It's an executive airport. It's like up in this area right in here. Better depiction of it. So, into a major metropolitan area for sure. Only one runway. Ought to be interesting. Never flown into anything in Texas before. Heading west, seeing some new things. What was the new DCS update today? They're thrilled to announce the release of the draft CH-47 Early Access Guide. Oh, the hot flight attendant is bringing me things. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you. In-flight beverages and snacks. So we are standing to make probably about 70 grand, probably more than that. This flight's 511 miles. We had a pretty full load of fuel, so we were unable to take a ton of weight, but spoiled by the cabin crew, that's right. So we were unable to take a ton of weight, but I mean, got a pretty good payout for what little we were able to take. 617 is my longest flight to date. Yeah, that was an absolute terrible landing on my check ride. The check ride landing and flights were not good for the first time I've flown that thing in a long time, and then having the airport real tight like it was. It was definitely could have been better, but 2 stars, I'll take it. All right, I'm going to. You guys, no problem with the game sounds or anything like that today? It looks like they're all working. Everything's good. I'm going to put on the noise reducing headphones here because it is loud in the cabin right now, but the game sounds are still here. Why am I losing altitude? Climb up to 30, man. I thought it was, I guess altitude. I don't know if I had a descent on. I thought I was up there, but good. Glad to hear, Pontiac. Glad everything's good today. Zoom out of our map here a little bit. We got quite a ways to go. Now that we've picked up speed, though, we are the time is dropping off here. I'm gonna have some granola and yogurt, guys. I'm gonna mute me, but I'll be here. That's pretty damn tight. Pontiac Hobart is that tight for A330s? Why are you doing those in the A330, by the way? Just that's just what you wanted to change to an A330, or that's pretty tight. I have no doubt. Approach into Adelaide may have me going back to the A320. Yeah, I saw your landing on. Your landing was a little hard, but I'll be honest. My landing was just as bad in the first check ride. The first check ride that I did in the 208, I actually failed. I couldn't keep it on heading, and then when I came into land, it was like minus 440 or something like that. It was ridiculous. And then I jumped. I paid for another. Paid for the check ride again. It was another $1,200, I think it was. And then I went up, and I was able to do all the maneuvers that they requested pretty easily. And again, I use the autopilot for that stuff. I mean, that shows a proficiency in the aircraft. I used the autopilot to do most of the maneuvers, and then I came back in, and my touch and go was like minus 156, I think it was, or something like that. And then my landing was a little heavier than that, but yeah, my landing was 210. My ending landing was 210, and I would have only got one star if I would have had that for the touch and go. But you'll see it. Oh, well, who friended me now? Iron Shadow. Oh, I'm sure this is another anime girl. I'm sure it's legit. So you actually had legit system problems in the A330, like it threw issues. Or were they issues of like you not understanding the systems, which is I completely get. I'm not calling you out on that. I'm just asking. Were they system issues caused by you not understanding the system, or was it actually like problems that the aircraft throws at you?
$. Vision Jet 49er. Contact Memphis Center 120.075.
Why do they do that? They wait until I got yogurt in my mouth. Over to Memphis Center 120075 for Vision Jet 49. Happens every time. Memphis Center, good afternoon. Vision Jet 49, level at flight level 300.
$. Vision Jet 49er. Memphis Center. Roger.
had to take manual control last minute and do a go around and land. For some reason the aircraft went to full toga power, disconnected the autopilot last minute on approach. More than likely user problems, but the A330 in the sum is identical to the 320 system and deckweight. But you did it, man. That's huge. You know, you couldn't even get that plane on the ground 3 days ago, and now you did a go around. You troubleshot it and you did it. I mean, that's awesome. Nice work. I actually looked at your flight plan, because if you click in the Discord, if you go to the Discord and if you go to the Discord and actually click on the wrong keyboard. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's great. So yeah, if you go into our Discord here, and then into flights, I think this is the coolest part of this is, like, you know, you're in here now, and anybody else who flies in Flight Simulator, man, let me know. I'll set up a webhook so this, and your flights can come in here too. So yeah, you click on Pontiac 9-1, you go and it'll bring you to his profile online, and then you can see his the same thing you could see on your own, and then you go down here to his log, and then it was this one, right? But yeah, I saw that you had no, it's not that one. But yeah, it was. So yeah, so your go around is in there. You came up. Yeah, I mean, that's listen, it didn't just abruptly end. So that's awesome, man. Nice work. And it was a new plane that you're not used to flying. Very nice. All right. Go around look like a racetrack we have just outside of Hobart. Yeah, it does, kind of. It's all right though. That is okay. It's not giving us our time of descent yet. Not sure why. Got an hour, 13 minutes left in this flight. Let me get rid of our Discord here. I don't need that up. Let's take a look at the weather situation where we're headed. We were gonna try to fly down to Miami, guys, but the fuel and the we were payload optimized, so we couldn't do it. It would get boring if all the it would get boring if the landings were problem free for sure, or if you understood like all the systems before you took it up. I mean, oh, this said top of climb. Well, we actually, well, I don't really know what the hell why this had another step climb here. Are they gonna bring us down? I think this descent. Yeah, I guess we are going to be coming down right after lit, yo. Clear day in Dallas right now. At least over the airport. You get boring. Speaking of fuel levels, oh, do I need gas in the car, dear? I'll get it. We'll get it before we leave tomorrow. Or maybe we'll get it while we're out tonight. Taking the wife on a date tonight after this flight, guys. We're gonna go to dinner. So this will be a one-flight day. I had some stuff to take care of this morning. Everything worked out real nice so far. Had some things to take care of this morning, and got that check ride in as well. And so there'll be videos coming soon, as well as the streams. I'll be streaming tomorrow, and then we're heading out. My daughter has been at a camp all week, and she has her final ceremony, I guess. The closing ceremony for her camp is on Friday. So wife and I are heading out to Dubuque, Iowa, right where Tennessee. No, not at all. Illinois and Tennessee don't come together at all, but right where Illinois, Wisconsin, Minneapolis, or Minnesota, and Iowa all come together. There's a little four-state corner there at Dubuque, Iowa. That's where she's at. So we're gonna head out there. We're staying in a hotel for the night, and then we have that thing in the morning. We come back. We have my daughter all weekend. Probably gonna squeak out a stream tomorrow morning for a little while, and then I'll do a stream probably Friday night. Maybe we'll do some short flights on Friday night quickly, and then I'm not sure yet, but I'll be around this weekend for once or twice, probably earlier in the day, and then I am headed to Tennessee next week for sure on Monday. So the flight sim streams are going to be down until I get back. But so probably for about a week, you won't see a flight sim stream. I'm thinking that I might jump back into City Skylines for the week.
$. Vision Jet 49er. Contact Memphis Center 135.3. Take care.
Over to Memphis Center 135.3 for Vision Jet 49. Have a good night. What's up, Chad? How are you, man?
$. Vision Jet 49er, Memphis Center, roger.
What? I didn't say anything. Pontiac. Understanding the systems first would probably be a good idea. Yeah. That's, well, who wants to start there, though, Pontiac? Nobody wants to start there at learning systems. This needs to be updated. There we go. I don't know why this is jumpy. Because feet per minute, maybe. current indicated airspeed. That's not really changing. Might be wind. Nope. Altitude I definitely want to take. Heading I'd like to stay. It's wind. That's what it is. That's what makes it jump. Yeah. The wind indicator, the wind enabled, putting the wind up here, makes that thing jump around wonky. I don't like it. So we'll leave it like that. So, this is our flight plan briefing. We departed at K-Hop, runway 23. We're arriving in Addison. It's 30.02 on the altimeter, 645 feet. Flying at flight level 300, which is 30,000 feet. I don't know what trop is. It's interesting. Wind, predicted wind when the flight plan was generated. We have no passengers. We actually have passengers, but I plugged it in as cargo. 604 pounds of payload. We are landing with 4,600 pounds. Our landing weight. That's basically our zero fuel weight. And then our takeoff weight, and that's how much fuel we're going to burn. We had 1,302 pounds of fuel, and that's our flight plan right there. Reinstalled GSX before last night's flight. So far, it's working fine. Nice, nice. Landing rate monitor, I saw Pontiac has an interesting feature that I did not know about. I'll show you in a second, or I'll show you after I land if you're still here. I don't know why ATC bot would phase out over on Twitch. I'm not supposed to work. Not sure. I got this flight or this plane configured with GSX Pontiac. I have the GPU. The GPU is set up so it overlays the GPU from this plane. So when they pull up with the GPU, they back the GPU onto the plane, and then it automatically fires up the GPU on this plane. But the original one's covered; it's masked. So I have that set up. I set up the pushback controls. I set up a few things specific to this plane, so I actually have a pretty good understanding now of how to set up GSX when I switch planes. I'm actually pretty excited about that. What's up, Dan? How are you, man? Welcome in, bro. Come on, man. No worries, Pontiac. What's funny? You were eating yogurt and granola? That's why the wife brings me a napkin, too. She's always so heads up. Yeah, I got yogurt, granola, and blueberries. That's what I got. The flight attendant brought me a nice in-flight snack. All right, that should be well done to the flight attendant. Yes, she's a keeper, Chad. She actually came on and said hi earlier. The infamous Hawks girl came on came onto the stream cam, the face cam, and said hello. First time ever. She's always like, no, I don't want to. I look like crap. You don't look like crap. I don't think it's I think it's impossible for her to look like crap. She does want to fly. Last week she wanted to fly, and then we forgot about it, and she didn't fly at all. So, mobile hotspots getting better interconnection than our internet company. Oh, that sucks. That sucks, Dan. Oh, Dan, I thought you said over on Twitch, I thought you said that's what I was eating. Yeah, I was having yogurt, blueberries, and granola. And coffee. And lots of coffee. Nice. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Wasn't bad. Let's go outside. I also got my Xbox controller set up a little bit more user-friendly for popping back and forth between the camera stuff, so I, for whatever reason, I just did not, that was not a priority. That's what I did yesterday. There's a lot of, I was going to stream yesterday, I was trying to stream yesterday, got busy, and it just, it didn't work out, but, still got some stuff done, and I got the like GSX configured. I had to do a lot of the background stuff yesterday. It was things were getting away from me. I you know, now that I'm flying a lot more, you know, the other day the 10-hour stream that I did, I was like, oh my god, like there were so many things to do to get set up for the next flights, and you know, like where are we going, you know, and you know, I also want to get some shorts and some videos out, and when you're streaming for 10 hours, you can't. Obviously, that stuff, it starts piling up. You know, my streams lately have been 4, 5, 8. I mean, you look in the YouTube side of things, and just a real quick look. My lives all week long were July 7th was 4.5 hours, almost 5 hours. July 9th, my birthday, was 4.5 hours. July 10th was almost 7 hours. July 11th was 8 hours. July 12th was 8 hours. July 13th was 7.5 hours. July 14th was 4 hours. Yesterday, day before yesterday was 10 hours. Today we're gonna do probably about a 3-hour stream, which, you know, hey, I'm you know, it is what it is. I'm having fun. It doesn't matter to me. I'm enjoying flying. I'm enjoying streaming, the interaction, all the things, and the Xbox controller, Chad, I use just for the drone. I don't do anything. I have my flight controls for the flying of the plane. The only thing I use the Xbox controller for is the drone itself. I don't fly with the Xbox controller, but it's a cheapo off of Amazon that I know I use it for in here, just to control the drone and move around and do some camera stuff. But that's it. But I love it for that. It's amazing for that. Yeah, it's a real cheapo. I think it was like $12 on Amazon. It was you know, nothing to it at all. But all right, Pontiac, have a good day at work, man. Enjoy your day, if you can, at work. A lot of traffic in and out of Dallas. It's a really nice plane in real life. I've never sat in one, but I can only imagine this thing's got to be really nice. I think this is probably going to be our last flight in this one, in this Vision Jet. We're going to keep the Vision. We're going to buy a Vision Jet of our own. I think is what's going to happen here. We're going to return the rental and buy a Vision Jet of our own. So tomorrow's flight will probably be the first flights in our brand new company-owned Vision Jet. And we still have our Sting. Still is up in Boston. So we still have our S4 Sting up there, and we now have the capability of flying a Cessna Grand Caravan too. So, oh yeah, Dan, just to bring you up to speed here, you just got in. We got promoted to captain, and then we're actually gonna be descending here shortly. We got promoted to captain now, and that allows us to take a $5 million loan.
Vision Jet 49er Memphis Center. Expect Sassy 7, runway 16.
Vision Jet 49er is expecting Sassy 7, and arrival runway is 16 in Addison.
Vision Jet 49er. Contact Memphis Center 126.85.
Over to Memphis Center at 126.85. Have a good day. That runway changed on us. Almost positive. Memphis Center, Vision Jet 49, good afternoon. Level of flight level 300.
Vision Jet 49er, Memphis Center, roger.
Yeah. So we got we could take out a $5 million loan now because we made captain, and then that allows us to buy a Vision Jet. We could either buy a used one and have it serviced to bring it to new condition, or we could buy a brand new one outright because I think they're only about 3.5 mil or something like that. Then we could stop with these costs, rented aircraft, running costs. We still got to pay airport fees and fuel, obviously, but we won't. We're not going to lose out on $3,000 of income, $5,000 of income, $1,700 just to rent the aircraft for the day. That's in addition to all the extra stuff. So I think we're probably gonna buy our own Vision Jet. And then while you were gone this morning, I recorded we are now certified in the Cessna Grand Caravan and the TBM 930, one of which we will probably either rent in the when we get to in the Dallas area. We'll probably rent one of these and start doing some local missions just to get used to flying in those. So I recorded the check ride. It wasn't that impressively done, but it did work.
Vision Jet 49er, contact Memphis Center 128.475.
Over to Memphis Center 128.475 for Vision Jet 49. Vision Jet 49, level at flight level 300. I should have said Memphis Center. Good morning, or good afternoon.
$, Vision Jet 49er, Memphis Center, roger.
Oh, I didn't know Texan spoke French, but here, I guess that's a Memphis Center, though. We should be pretty close to top of descent here. Still not giving it to us on our VNAV profile, but it is right after this.
$, Vision Jet 49er, Contact Memphis Center 127.825. Take care.
Another one. What's up, Darth? How are you, man? Over to Memphis Center, 127.825 for Vision Jet 49. Have a good day. .825. Good afternoon, Memphis Center, Vision Jet 49, flight level 300. How's it going, Darth? How you been?
$, Vision Jet 49er, Memphis Center, Roger.
You got another changeover for me? That's about 3 in a minute and a half that we did. We're flying right over Little Rock, I believe, which is the same place we flew when we went to chase the tropical storm that day. We flew into Little Rock from what do we do? This is K-Orc. What the hell is that? Little Rock. Yeah, that's Little Rock. And then we flew from Little Rock and we went to Hot Springs. That's right. That's the day we were chasing the tropical storm around. So we have a flight segment that was just we did it in a sting. It was and then we came back around, landed it at Hot Springs. But we're actually probably pretty close to our descent on the arrival. This green thing is the arrival into the Dallas area. So we are probably going to be called for descent here shortly. We'll go ahead and overlay the arrival and see what we're looking at here. Once we get to Meow, let's see, flight level 180. So they'll probably have us down that way, down that pretty soon. We'll be descending to the flight level 180, I think. And then from Glove, we're down to 5,000. If I am reading this right, and I don't know if I am because I'm not a pilot. 5,000 again. And then we're going to be coming over here. Landing west satellite airports. Turbojets landing north 10,000. Turbojets landing south 11,000. Expect landing Edison turbojets. Expect 6,000. Okay. So we are no longer doing this runway, and we actually have to change our approach in our plane too. We are landing runway 16, I believe is what they told us. Yeah, runway 16. We're going to try RNAV 16. So we'll be coming off of that radial Sassy down 235 to ILS 16 final. I guess that's oh, there we go. I'm going to take that Oric, hopefully they'll give us that. That would be nice. That would be really nice. All right, let's change that in our flight plan here, since we are no longer. Yeah, so 234. All right, this approach is out. Our expected runway is now changed. probably give us a visual 1.6 to be honest. We'll try for this. See if it see what happens. Be heading out 255 from Manzio. All right. Looks like we'll be on the ground in 43 minutes. Nope, sorry. Yep, 43 minutes we'll be on the ground. I will say Active Sky, I bumped up on the recommendation of Boozy Sheep, who's a great streamer, by the way, over on Twitch, and very knowledgeable about streaming and flight systems. He recommended that I bump my Active Sky cache to 30 gigs. I did that, and the sim has been running very, very well for me. So I'm pretty happy with that. I also dialed down on my own thoughts. I dialed down some of my airport like vehicle density because it was just getting really crazy with the vehicles running around the airport. I dialed that down to about 30%, I think maybe 40%. It was up to like 60 or 70. So and then because GSX does a lot of that stuff already, I dialed that stuff down just to get squeak a little bit better performance out of it. So out of the sim. And I will be honest with I deleted my rolling cache, and I think I'm going to shut it off completely in the Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm going to just let that stream, and then, but having Active Sky have a 30 gig cache, it really did help so far. I'll probably jinx myself and it'll be screwed, but yeah, that's so far it's helped. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom real quick before we descend. I will be right back. I'm going to let the co-pilot take over for a second, and I will be right back. All right. Anything happen? Pride yourselves on the flight service skills, Hawkscrow? Nice. So, we are about ready to start our descent into the Dallas area on the Sassy 3 approach, I believe it is. Nothing exciting? Very good. Well, it's best if there's nothing exciting happening, to be honest, on the when the pilot steps out of the cockpit for a second. So we Meow. Top of descent isn't until after Roby, huh? We're hitting Roby at 26.8. Boozy Sheep, speak of the devil, first time chatter. How are you? We were just talking about you. Guys, if you are on Twitch and you do not know who the heck Boozy Sheep is, I don't know if my shout out thing command works here, but I don't know if this works or not, but OF Joe is here. Let's see if that works. See ya. All right, my shout out thing's not working, but guys, Boozy Sheep and Joe just showed up. Ibanez just showed up in over in Twitch. If you guys haven't seen those guys, go check them out. Excellent streamers, excellent pilots, virtual pilots. I've learned a lot. Great communities. Had a lot of fun with all those guys. But thanks for coming in, Booze. Thanks for that. Thanks for that follow a couple days ago. I saw you did it the other day, so I appreciate that. The man, the myth, the legends. Desk captains. There you go. There you go. But yeah, so I hope you guys are well. How you doing, Booze? You flying today, or what do you got going? I'm gonna take the wife on a date tonight, so I'm gonna do this flight and then I'm gonna be done. You've been here 2 hours, just finished work? Nice, Ivan. Nice. Well, I appreciate you lurking. I don't know, how do you guys do shout-outs like that? Is that the... Oh, yeah. I did. I had the wife, Boozy, Hawks Girl's the wife, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, she was watching, we were watching Rapenza, and then I was telling her about that approach and how I saw the... I think it was the California guys, who I also found because of you guys, the guys with the Southwest cockpit. Yeah, that's some approach, bro. Like that's crazy. You could tell you were having fun in that. Like you could tell in your voice. We weren't even watching you in the stream, and we could tell in your voice that you were having fun with that just on the radio chatter. It was absolutely awesome, but. Ibanez, you're streaming tonight, right? Batsim makes it so much fun. Yeah, I'm like right there, Booze. I'm right there. I'm really, really close to it. I just want to get a little bit more confidence. I know BeyondATC is not the end-all, be-all. It's definitely helped me out with my confidence talking, at least knowing the jargon for the call-outs and stuff, but to shout out is / shout out with no space and the name. I'm gonna try it. I'm terrible at it. I'm pretty new at Twitch, guys. Oh yeah, I'll be damned. There we go. Oh, I have to wait. I have to wait 1 minute and 52 seconds before giving another shout out. What am I? I got like this? My channel, guy. But yeah, Booze. I come in there and I hope you don't. I know you don't, but I hope you don't. I'm in there busting chops a lot, and I hope you don't take anything I say too seriously. I'm that's kind of what I do, but. Set your bow. Oh, nice. Thanks, Booze. Thanks. We do learn something new every day, Chad. And if you guys don't know, so I've been on YouTube for over 5 years now. I've been on YouTube over 5 years. I simulcast on both now, and Twitch is brand new since probably I don't know, Hawks Girl. When did I start that? Twitch, maybe. It was after I retired, so probably about October, maybe October, September, end of September, October, maybe, of last year. So I haven't even been on Twitch, just a few months, 8 months or so. So don't yell at me. 6 months? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't think it was it after the first of the year? I'm not sure. You're gonna buy SimFX? I don't know what the hell.
Dollar. Vision Jet 49er. Contact Memphis Center 1925.
Oh my God. Over to Memphis Center 11925 for Vision Jet 49. One 1925. But you're right. Yesterday talking to you, Booze, was you're able to read your read back and everything like that, and it's very much easy to read your read back with BeyondATC over actually having to remember the stuff and then regurgitate it to from memory, because it prints it right out here for you. Memphis Center, good afternoon. Vision Jet 49, level at flight level 300. You updated the E-Jet, the MD-11, and 7th. Nice.
Memphis Center, roger.
You own it, so you updated it. Nice. Don't fall for the money grab. Speaking of money grabbers. Oh, nice. Dan, you've been with me for 8 months? Really? All right. I guess it has been, yeah. It must have been right around the end of the last year, beginning of last year, yeah. Wow. All right. Well, thanks, Dan. Dan the man. All right. Which booze? They love what? The E-Jets? Oh, SimFX.
Dollar. Vision Jet 49er. Contact Fort Worth Center 123.9er 25.
Over to center 123.9er 25 for Vision Jet 49. Nah, that's all right, Dan. I don't mind. Listen, man. I appreciate the lurks. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate anybody who comes in here and hangs out. Fort Worth Center, that's what it is. I didn't hear what the hell he said. Fort Worth Center, Vision Jet 49, good afternoon. Flight level 300.
Dollar. Vision Jet 49er. Fort Worth Center, roger.
Whoa. I just fly the little babies, Booze. I'm just trying to get used to it. Yeah, I love the Vision Jet. I have a lot of fun with this thing. I wish it had a little bit more payload for my NeoFly stuff, but once you load it up with fuel for the longer flights, it's you're pretty much down to, like, you can carry a peanut and that's about it. But this one I got 604 pounds. I got two passengers and their luggage, and heading over to Dallas from Campbell Army Air Base, right outside of Nashville. So quick flight, quick hop. But what is SimFX, guys? You guys, is that just extra things you guys are trying to spend money on? Hawks Girl's here, by the way. So be careful with your words. What is this? Global visual effects utility covering a range of immersive scenarios and aircraft. Contrails Engine and APU heat blur. Is that what you're talking about, Boost? It's a money grab. Oh, all right. Engine blast, wing wash, rotor wash. Looks sick. Reverse thrust. Engine pollution. Touchdown smoke, making waves. Wheels on dirt. Wheels on rain. Auroras. Oh, see, now we might. It's trash. Sim has all of it already. Gotcha. All right. This might sell Hawks Girl right here. She might be like, no, you can get that. There's the Northern Lights are in there. Then I can just take her into the sim. I'll put the computer on the ceiling, the screens on the ceiling. I'll put a layer. I'll just like, listen, we don't have to go to Sweden now. Shooting stars, Hawks Girl. There's shooting stars in here. Northern Lights off what? Missed that. Weather presets. Yeah, it looks like a lot of the stuff that it's already done. I think that would conflict with the $30 that I've already spent on Active Sky, probably. But pretty sick, though. I mean, that's a cool alternative. I'd probably 42 Australian, 28. Oh, that's the same. I'll see what 2024 has. We'll make a move from there. Oh, it's $30 and 20 for each plane? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, nah. Booze, how you spending that money, by the way? I think you're the self-proclaimed cheapest dude on. You said you were the cheapest dude on Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think you are gonna spend money on that. Haven't done it yet. That makes sense. I think you self-proclaimed yourself as one does. They self-proclaims themselves. But I think you were self-complained. My God, I can't even talk. Self-proclaimed to be the cheapest flight simmer. That you took advantage of all the Frios, but also no shot. I'm the cheapest. I'm a sucker, and you buy everything. All right, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Ibanez said that. I was telling the wife that Flight Sim Expo is going to be sick. If you guys are bringing your wives, and I'm bringing her, Flight Sim Expo is it's going to be pretty crazy. Crack Matrix is back heisting over on YouTube side. Providence will never be the same. No, they will not. That's a great town, by the way, guys. If you've never been, that town is pretty nice. I'm gonna have to spend a little time, probably either before or after. I'm gonna have to take the wife to Newport and see all the things. No problem, Booze. Newport, guys, I don't know if you guys want to go out there a day or two early, but Newport's got a whole bunch of Rockefeller mansions out there. They got some really, really cool, like the whole town is like a seaport vibe. Really, really nice. Can you buy me a plane ticket to that flight expo? I can't afford it. Yeah, I would love to. I'm retired, man. I'm on a fixed income, Dan. I'm gonna be lucky to get our asses out there. Providence, Rhode Island. Yep, that's where Flight Sim Expo is, crack, next year, 2025. Yep. I got a couple of buddies of mine that are firemen in Providence. Are they Providence? One guy's in Cranston, Rhode Island. I think I do have a buddy of mine that's in Providence. And then, yeah, Cranston is where a couple of guys that used to work for me, when we were teaching fire stuff. But flight to the U.S. is $30K check? Really? That's a lot. What is check to the dollar? That's crazy. What's the HP Lovecraft tour, crack? That's in Providence? Crack Matrix made it back from Blackheart Island with a handful of plunder. Nice work. 1 USD is 23. Okay. All right. That's still a lot of money. Well, one thing's for sure, we are gonna get we're gonna get over there, Dan, to check for sure. Czechia. We're gonna get over there. Wife wants to go to Prague. I want to go to Prague. I've never been. I got to get back onto my European adventures. Italy's on the list for sure. Spain's on the list for sure. Booze, when's your trip to Spain? He said he'll be right back, but he's got a trip coming up to Spain like soon, like in a week or so.
$. VisionJet 49er after Glove, cleared via Sassy 7. Pilot's discretion descend and maintain flight level 280. Addison Airport landing runway 16. Altimeter 299er8.
Cleared via Sassy 7, descend and maintain flight level 280 after Glove at my discretion, landing runway 16 for VisionJet 49. You're back. 26th. Okay, nice. Scotland is definitely high on our list as well, Crack. Scotland is absolutely up there. We want to do castle tours and all sorts of stuff. Ireland is also on there as well. That's the nice thing about that silly job that I had throwing bags at Delta, man. They were... I still have another 7 years, 6.5 years of standby travel after taking their COVID stuff. So it's absolutely that job was great to me. I had for as crazy as it made my life for a long time, it definitely simplified a lot of things. Is the Blarney Stone in Scotland or Ireland? I think that's Ireland. I'm not 100% sure, but I've heard that the Blarney Stone is like completely completely like underwhelming, Darth. It's like Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock is literally like a little rock. You know, like it's like a rock this big on the side of the ground. You would never even. I thought Plymouth Rock was like a huge, like, you know, like the Rock of Gibraltar or something like that. It's literally like a stone on the side of the. It's funny. Like I'm like, oh, the Pilgrims hit this. Like, how the hell did they do that? Sorry guys, that cough button's a toggle. I hold it, and I don't know if that blocked it out or not. All right, we're hitting Glove here. We're going to go down to flight level 280. We are 40 seconds from Glove. The navigator was drunk.
VisionJet 49er, descend and maintain 14,000, altimeter 299er8.
That's not anything what you told me. You said 28 a second ago. You descend and maintain 14,000, altimeter 299er8, VisionJet 49. All right, Boozy. Question for you. What is the normal descent, or Joe, for the VisionJet? What is your normal descent rate per minute? I've been sticking right around 1,000. But sometimes I get there a little late. And I'll read chat here in a second. Let me, it's gonna get a little silly here, because I'm... All right, vertical speed, go through our descent checklist. Has VNAV, so we use VNAV. Okay, gotcha. Whatever VNAV does. So, I guess I'm misunderstanding VNAV. What I'm doing is I'm clicking vertical speed and setting vertical speed. So if I take off vertical speed, take it off, VNAV will just descend on the profile of whatever it says? I'm gonna skip these YouTube ads. I've been trying to get a little bit better on that. How did I put the plan in? Well, the plan is here. VNav. I just imported it from SimBrief. That's what I did. Flight plan's here. Yep, it's up. It does not give me a time of descent. Usually it does. This is the first one in a while that did not give me a time of descent. Airport elevation is standby. Airport elevation. $637. If you have altitudes input at those waypoints, it will descend along the profile. Okay, so type in 3,000 feet where? Here? Or type it in on the flight plan. In the flight plan, I got you. So where am I putting that in? Because there is, like here, 2100, like my approach has, you know, the waypoints set up, but to the right of the airport ICAO. Oh, I got you. Down here, that's the go around. I don't even see the damn airport ICAO right now. Here? To the right of the ICAO. Nope. $3,000 feet at the waypoint before the approach. Okay, so that's Manzio. Put it in here? Nope, that's not it. It won't allow me to put it in here. So Sassy, and put in 3,000 there. Like such. Scotland is high on my list for crack. Ireland, no glove, no love. No glove, no love. Okay, so we're at there. And now you just hit the vertical, take the vertical speed off. I see the bug now. And hit enter. Oh, okay. Now the bug is here. So if I catch my altitude up to here, and it'll stay on VNav all the way down. Yeah, right. I'm under it. Yeah, I'm over it, right? So if I catch up to it, it's all right, man. I appreciate it. So if I catch up to the VNav path without making myself a lawn dart, and I put this right here, and then I just disarm this thing will fly on the VNav. Thanks, man. I had a feeling that I was making this a little bit more complicated than it had to be. So if you go in, if the VPATH means VPATH is white, it means it's armed. So right now it is. And so it automatically switched over, and I don't need to worry about this then. I probably need to slow the hell down. Okay, gotcha. It means it's armed and ready to go. When I hit this thing, it'll transition over and take over, right? Just like at RNAV. When it gets closer, we'll switch to VNAV because it is armed. Gotcha. Just like RNAV does, or approaches do. Alright, I'm going to slow us down a little bit here.
$. Vision Jet 49er. Contact Fort Worth Center 127.6. Take care.
Over to Fort Worth Center 127.6. Have a good night. Hang on one second. Be able to click FMS. Yep. Oh, so it's gonna do it. See you, Crack. Enjoy your day, man. Thanks for coming in. I'm still wanting to descend, though, here. Because I'm still too high, right? Means active. White means armed. White is active. Should be able to click FMS near the throttle. FMC controls it. Now see the top speed tape is magenta and not light blue. That's here, right? Is that what you're talking about? Yes, up here? Yeah, gotcha. What did she tell me? The 29er, 9er, 8 is that means the FMS is controlling it. Gotcha, gotcha. All right. Something new every day, guys. Every single day I'm learning something. Now I just need to catch up to this. I gotta get my descent checklist off here. Thrust lever as required. Landing field elevation is good. Ice protection is on. Altimeter transition altitude we just passed and did it. Seats and belts are good. Lights at 10,000 I need. Alright. Yeah, that's our... We gotta be at 3,000 by here. So... Yo! Bart! Welcome to the Wolf Pack. Thanks for subscribing over on YouTube, my friend. Thanks for coming in. And the A10 gun run's a little OP for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I apologize, but I also play some DCS. 14,000 it's gonna hold me at, guys. That's not... I don't need that anymore, right? That's... Well, she wanted me to stop at 14,000, though, right? She hasn't cleared me to go any lower than 14. So this thing is not, it's gonna... Okay, gotcha. So we're good on the altitude hold here. And use vertical speed to do it. Okay, all right. But right now... Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. When she gives me further descent instructions, I'm going to go with vertical speed. I'm at 14K right now, yeah. But descend and maintain 14,000 was her last order. Contact Fort Worth. Just hold until she tells what to do. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. What's up, Bart? Thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for the subscribe. I could request lower. I don't know my flight plan. I mean, I'm on the Sassy 3, so I'm assuming that. I mean, is this all synced? ATC is supposed to be telling me what to do here too, right? I mean, at Sassy. It says I should be down to 5,000, right? You need to be at 10K, right? Might have to be doing a. I'm gonna ask Fort Worth Center, Vision Jet 49 requesting altitude change to 10,000.
$. Vision Jet 49er, Roger, say new altitude.
I already said the new altitude. 10,000, 10,000.
$. Vision Jet 49er, I didn't get that altitude. Say again altitude.
10,000, 10,000.
$. Vision Jet 49er, you broke up. Say again altitude.
Anything but where I'm at now, lady. 10,000 feet.
$. Vision Jet 49er, I didn't get that altitude. Say again altitude.
10,000 for Vision Jet 49.
$. Vision Jet 49er, you broke up. Say again altitude.
And
Request 11,000. $. Vision Jet 49er.
10,000 was not an option.
$. Vision Jet 49er, unable your flight is to the southwest, and 11,000 is an odd-numbered flight level. Please pick an even altitude.
I'll even take 12. 10 is not an option here.
$. Vision Jet 49er.
$. Vision Jet 49er, unable 12,000 at this time.
After all that, she's like, nah, I wasn't going to give you anything, but good luck. Yeah, at this point, I should ask for 9, but it's not,
FT Worth Center. $.
FT Worth.
Vision Jet 49er. Good day. Descending via Sassy 7. 14,000.
That's got to be a bug with BeyondATC. You know what? I'm just going. We're going for it. She hasn't given me any instructions whatsoever. I was supposed to descend off the Sassy 7. I'm supposed to be on... She should have turned me onto a 2... What was it? Where the hell was that radial? I saw it before. Transition is That was the transition, and I'm supposed to be, we're flying into Dallas off the Sassy 7, off of the Sassy 7, arrival. And, I was gonna shoot an RNAV, but it doesn't look like, yeah. They gave me, in the middle of all that, there was a frequency change that didn't come through. So 1276 is now the frequency change. Fort Worth Center, Vision Jet 49, descending 10,000, passing 12,000.
$, Vision Jet 49er, Fort Worth Center, roger. $, Vision Jet 49er, contact regional approach 124.3, have a good flight.
Over to approach 124.3, Vision Jet 49. I did not get a holding fix, no. Not that I know of, anyway. I'm very new at, like, the actual, things, like, I'm just trying to learn it, Bart, so that's what I'm, that's why, it looks a little crazy. Regional terminal approach, Vision Jet 49, good afternoon, passing 11,000, descending 10,000. I mean...
$, Vision Jet 49er, verify information Papa.
Information Papa on board. We're going back, and we're going to do this again at a correct altitude. Yeah, they never really gave me a hold it.
$, Vision Jet 49er, verify information Papa.
Vision Jet 49, information Papa on board.
$, Vision Jet 49er, verify information Papa.
Information Papa verified. Yeah, this is it is time to move on, Boozy.
$, Vision Jet 49er, regional approach, good day, altimeter tree 001, expect a visual approach runway 16.
Visual approach runway 16 for Vision Jet 49.
$, Vision Jet 49er, turn right, heading 195, descend and maintain 2,700, altimeter tree 001, vectors for the approach. Expect further clearance in about tree 1 miles.
Yeah, I'm way too high for that right now. 195. Descend and maintain 2,700. Turn right heading 195. Descend and maintain 2,700. So VNAV should do that, right?
Negative. Descend and maintain 2,700.
Descend and maintain 2,700. Vision Jet 49. You aren't the least bit interested in some wing vectors and some reverse spray and whatnots. And get into SimFX. All right, let me put in this visual approach here real quick. Visual 16, straight in. I'm gonna go ahead and load it. Okay, that's over there now. We are descending past 8,700 as we speak. And we're gonna go. Yeah, that's, well, you can't do that in, I don't think you can do that in BeyondATC, Bart. I don't think you can request a holding fix. So I'm just kind of doing it on my own. Spy got it, but he stares at his PFD and MFD most of the whole time. Yeah, that's touche on that one. That's why I got a money grab. Let's get these Bose headsets, the Bose headset, all right. I think now, pretty soon, we're gonna salvage this. VNav is armed now, or the path is armed, so, and we're getting back to where we need to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate this approach. And we're heading in. Yeah, it's BeyondATC's got some limitations there, Bart. I don't know if you mess with it or not, but I've not seen a option to hold to have a hold fix put in place, unless you know different. Guys are over on Twitch teaching me things right now, and if you have things that I'll listen, man. I'm not above that. We're gonna be just fine making this now. Butter the bread. So we should be looking like it's we are 23 miles from the runway right now. Should be fine. What could happen? Where's my flight attendant? I'm out of coffee. Oh, give you guys a... All right. The hell's approach here? We're not doing this procedure anymore. Approach, we're on approach. Clearance, we need tower 1260. And ground is 1216.
All aircraft be advised information Quebec now current. Altimeter tree 001.
3001. Good. I actually thought we were a hell of a lot closer than what we were. We could have made it. I think we could have made it down straight in now, but that's all right. We'll just fly low over these houses at 2,600 feet. Uzi, I was saying before, your recommendation of putting the cache up to 30 on in Bing Maps was clutch. I've noticed a big improvement. Thank you for that. Yeah, it's nice. It's very smooth. Came from My Tech Review. Nice. Get a little bit of hiccuping when I'm looking around a little bit, but especially zoomed in.
Dollar. Vision Jet 49er. Airport is at your 11 o'clock 15 miles. Report the field in sight.
This was apparently a Vision Jet 49 field in sight.
Dollar. Vision Jet 49er. Verify you have the field in sight.
That's been a problem with the
Looking for field. Dollar. Vision Jet 49er.
Dollar. Vision Jet 49er. Turn left. Heading 180.
Yeah, I will.
Turn left. Heading 180. Dollar. Vision Jet 49er. Dollar. Vision Jet 49er. Field in sight.
Dollar. Vision Jet 49er. Cleared visual approach runway 16.
Cleared visual approach runway 16, Vision Jet 49. Yeah, my approach should have been.
Dollar. Vision Jet 49er. Contact Addison Tower 126.0.
Over to Addison Tower 126.0, Vision Jet 49. Addison Tower, Vision Jet 49, 10-mile final, getting ready to turn onto a 10-mile final, Addison Airport.
Dollar. Vision Jet
16,
49er.
actually.
Addison Tower. Continue.
Vision Jet 49 continuing. Thank you, Bart. I've never flown into Dallas before, guys. So the path is slightly above us. Thanks, Booze. Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all. Let's see if it arms. It did. All right. I just wanted to make sure I understood that right. Lights are on, yeah. Thank you, Bart. I got the auto throttles on. I got the lights are on. Gear's not down just yet, but
Vision Jet 49er. Wind calm. Runway 16 cleared to land.
cleared to land runway 16, Vision Jet 49. Always get that ice. Is that a bug, guys? That icing? little low. Whoa. Could do without the lag. Could do without the lag, for real. Very, very laggy. Holy lag. That's gonna be bad.
Well,
That's the worst.
landed.
That's the
We'll send
worst
maintenance
landing
to
I've
check
ever
for
had.
you.
That lag crushed me.
Contact ground for your parking assignment.
That was terrible.
Shut down your engine.
That is the worst landing I've ever had.
$1. Vision Jet 49er, exit left at Alpha.
That was nuts. Those stutters, that was crazy. Yeah, that stutter crushed me.
$1. Vision Jet 49er, exit left at Alpha.
Left at Alpha, Vision Jet 49. Yeah, that sucked. 358 is what landing rate manager gave me. That is brutal. Thank God I didn't record that. Well, you landed. Yeah, it's a lot of condescension. Condescension? Yes, condescension. All right, let's figure out where the hell we're supposed to be now. That was annoying. Stutters crushed me. We're going right there. Addison Ground, Vision Jet 49. Request taxi to ramp 51.
Vision Jet 49er, welcome to Addison Airport. Ramp 51 taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, Vision Jet 49. Yeah, they call that a firm landing. I call that a near crash. That's what that was brutal. That's gonna screw up my landing rates on FS Hub, that's for damn sure. That approach was decent. I was hand flying that, and then when I got close to the airport and it just got all jacked up. Oh well. All right, put the chocks in. That's frustrating. Is what it is. Probe heat off. External lights can come off, except for the strobe. Thrust lever to idle. Engine IPS switch is off. Engine bleed switch to fresh air. Whoops, that's not it. Bleed switch to fresh air. Oxygen master switch off. Engine knob to off. Engine off. That probably had something to do with check your settings, you'll be able to avoid it in the future. Yeah, I mean, I think it had something to do with me never flying into the Dallas area before, and so nothing is loaded here at all. No problem, Bart, no problem. Normally I would continue. The other day I streamed for 10 hours. I'm gonna take the wife out to dinner tonight, so I'm not. We're not gonna do a 10-hour stream tonight, or today. But all right. Let's go ahead and shut that down. We're gonna go through the NeoFly. No, it was a smooth flight with the exception of the landing, Darth. The landing was absolutely terrible. This actually should say crash, but thankfully it's a.
To set parking brakes to request ground services.
Sorry, man. But thankfully this is a rental plane. We probably just destroyed the landing gear. Let's look at NeoFly and take a look at it. This is brutal. I'm a little irritated by this. This is the landing rate of 358. That's my worst one ever. Since I've had the Vision Jet. Even my first flights in the Vision Jet were not anywhere near as bad as that. But whatever. Let's get up our we will get our come on. There we go. NeoFly up. We are in Addison Airport outside of Dallas now. Let's go ahead and let's get paid.
Okay, pilot. The guests are leaving the aircraft now.
We got 651 bonus points. They gave me an aircraft stress bonus grant. I can't even believe it. They only gave us a minus 305 at NeoFly. Nah, no problem, Bart. Come on back, man. I'll be back tomorrow for sure. We'll be flying out of here doing something. I just got rated in the Cessna 208B today, so I'm actually gonna release a video on the check ride of this aircraft. I shot it this morning, so I'm gonna release that soon. So let's see what they paid us here.
Transporter from dispatch. Everyone is on the bus. Check that they haven't forgotten anything.
You don't tell me what to do. So yeah, our aircraft running costs right now are $4,500.
You are clear to start your engine.
And this rented aircraft running cost will go away when we buy that other when we buy the plane. So we made 88 grand. That's I'll take it. But we're gonna buy a Vision Jet, and I want to actually see our plane here. That had to hurt. I think we took out I think we took out a good chunk of that hull on this flight. The engine is doing great, but I'm pretty sure we took out a good chunk of that hull on this one. But I want to make sure that we do have a Vision Jet to purchase here before we do it. But yeah, I would agree, Bart. Bart, if you type in !Discord, and that's anybody on Twitch as well, !Discord. You're more than welcome to join the Discord. If you fly, we can set you up a webhook to put your flights automatically in from MSFS Hub if you'd like. The Discord is a community Discord. It's not my Discord. But so let's take a look at what we have in the area here. There's a Cessna Skyhawk G1000 with skis. I don't need the skis one. Do they just have a Cessna Skyhawk regular that I could fly around for a minute? They have that's 29 miles away, a Baron. We've already done this one. So we already have the Grand Caravan or the TBM 930 that we could fly. Firm landing. Thank you, Hawks Girl. The Beechcraft, there's one 18 miles away. We're not ready for that one yet. And then, of course, the 4-engine jets were nowhere near that. But I do want to see where we could buy. We could go get our Mexico flag. We can get our Mexico flag from here. Just over the border. Ooh, that might be still in the... It's still in the States, I think. I don't think... No, it is in Mexico. No, it's not. McAllen. What? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Sounds good. And we might be able to squeeze another flight out, guys. I don't know. We'll take a look here, see what we got. I don't know if we're going to be able to squeeze it out or not. We got some VIPs going to Waco. David Koresh, probably flying his ass down there. That's 20 grand, 78 grand to go down to... That's right on the border there. Probably sending some border agents down. Where's this one? That's a quick, real quick flight. It's also worth nothing. It's going to cost us more. That one's intriguing to me. Either this one or the other one. MFE and KFE. I have distance max, probably about 840, 850. That one's back up to Missouri, St. Louis. $63,000. This one is 7 miles away to Dallas, Dallas Airport. Just get in a car, man. And then FTW. Yeah, we have some things to do around here for sure, but... What's that one? ABI? Abilene? Houston? $173 miles, making some money for the honey. That's right, man. That's right. The Houston one would be a decent one. I'm trying to take a peek here. Let's see what planes they have. There's a Cessna 152. Cessna 152. Another Cessna Skyhawk. Skyhawk Asobo. So they have this Vision Jet Apex Titan Gray, but it's $2.5 million and it's beat up. This one they have for rent. This one's not entirely beat up, but... I think we're going to take this loan. $5 million loan. Done. And we're going to come over here and we're going to buy ourselves a used Vision Jet. It's either going to be that one or, oh, that's a rental, so that one's out. So it's going to be this one, Titan Gray. For $2.5 million. Done. Added to our hangar. We're going to now come over here. We are going to empty our pilot out of that one. We are going to make this aircraft. We are going to insure it for sure. We are going to fix the hull for $62,000. We are going to fix the engine for $7,500, and we are going to have ourselves a brand new aircraft. We got a new aircraft, guys. This is brand new. And then this plane here, in on air, you had to return this to the airport or you got penalized. You had to return it to the airport that you rented it from, or you got penalized. In NeoFly, you don't have to. So that's an interesting development. I kind of wish you had to, because it makes it a little bit more challenging. You can't just ditch this thing. Like right here, I could just ditch it right now. So I'm going to return our rented aircraft right now, and we're getting $346,000 right back in our budget. So this is our new plane, and I think just for funsies, we're going to let's see, first of all, in the sim. I don't know what in the sim they have here for liveries. I've downloaded a couple of liveries, so let's go back to the main menu and take a look at the liveries we have. How's everybody doing? Welcome on in, everybody. Just doing, we just wrapped up our flight. We flew into Dallas, Addison Field in Dallas, just north of Dallas, DAL. And we just bought our first Vision Jet. We got rid of our rental, got our money back. We took a loan for $5 million, and we're in the process of figuring out how much or what we're going to paint this thing to make it work for us. I think this red line, if this is the livery that I'm thinking of, it's really sharp, and that's the one I think we're going to go with. They have a ton of them, so as soon as the simulator gets back to the static noise, really. You guys hear static on the out there? I do have a air conditioner running in the background. That might be part of it, but it's only when I talk. I'll have to check into that. I hate that. Like an old TV when it's black and white. Yeah, it might be the air conditioner behind me. The air conditioners in my place are really loud. So I'm just waiting on the liveries here. We're going to profile my hangar, and I want to check the liveries. You don't hear it? Okay. Thanks, Ibanez and Booze. Yeah, I'm an audio snob. Only when I talk. All right. So what I want is this Vision Jet N289TX, and I don't know if they have that one. 89 N28 is what it is. I do not believe they have that one. I think that one would be pretty sharp. N682H. I don't have that one either. Oh, that one's pretty. Well, that one's really nice, actually. N120RB. Let's see if they have that one. So I'm looking, what I'm doing is I'm trying to find the livery in NeoFly, because you can paint your aircraft to whatever livery you want, but you have to, in order to make it work inside of the sim, you have to have the same thing here. So that's kind of what I'm doing. N120, I don't see it. Did not have it when I just arrived like 20 minutes ago. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I'll have to check into it. I'll listen to the playback and see what I can hear. Yeah, so they have all these different ones, but they're They don't have this one. I can submit this one. And they usually update them within a day. But right now, like this red line one, yeah, they usually update them within a day. But right now, they don't have one. So I'm gonna keep what we have until I can submit this VisionJet N289TX. That's what we're gonna end up painting. We're gonna end up painting our jet, you know, with this little paint icon, and we can change it up. But it's 30 grand. It was 5 for a Cessna. Wow. I didn't realize that. But that's really one flight, so that's not a huge deal. So let's get rid of that. Sorry, guys. And then we are... Yeah, this Abilene one is about 140 minutes. Thanks, Bart. I want to get down to the Caribbean at some point here, so I think tomorrow maybe we'll fly down to the bottom, you know, lower Texas here and see where we have, see maybe if there's something into Mexico or something like that. I wouldn't mind doing, you know, hitting some of these countries down here to get our FS Hub stuff. But this plane actually is not bad looking. FFX, just VisionJet G2. I do want the VisionJet with the be honest with you, I don't know what livery that is. To be perfectly honest. Jet Apex Titan Gray. We had the Ario. Apex Titan Gray. Here it is. That's our plane. Bart! Thanks, man. Thanks for that super chat, brother. Appreciate that. That's not a bad looking plane, honestly. We might be able to fly a little bit until we recoup some costs. Guy comes in, he subscribes and drops a super chat all in one day. I appreciate that, man. Much appreciated. Yeah, we're probably gonna paint this. I'm not too fond of the cover colors, but I think this will be a good one for now. All right. What do we need to do to wrap up here? I don't think there's any... Yeah, if there was a Cessna... If there was a Grand Caravan here, I'd take the Grand Caravan out on a rental run, but there's not a Grand Caravan here. So I think we're going to wrap it up here. There it is. Took a little bit to come through, Bart, but I appreciate you dropping that super chat over on YouTube. That always helps out, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, guys, I think that's gonna wrap me up, guys. I appreciate everybody for hanging out. I will be back tomorrow, probably around 9:30 New York time. Not New York. I'm not New York anymore. Left New York 10 months ago. In 9:30 Chicago time. Should be. It is the air unit. Yeah, that's what I thought, Hawks Girl. Thanks for letting me know. But yeah, the air conditioner is right behind me, about on the other side of the green screen, and it's probably exactly that. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap up. Bart, I really appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much, and thank you for subscribing as well. Booze, thanks for coming in, and Ibanez, thanks for coming in and always showing me the love and showing me how things work. I appreciate it. I will be making a jump to airliners here very soon, and I probably will be jumping into VATSIM very soon because BeyondATC is getting a little bit beyond ATC for me. So, yeah, it's nice when you're just flying and you want some interaction and to do things. It's obviously better than the game ATC, but and it's nice to not have to hook up and be on with nonstop on point. But it's served its purpose. I've learned the jargon. I know I'm not perfect at it, but I know also it will be good to do on with live. People will be showing me things there too. So, thanks, Bart. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's gonna. Yeah, Bart funded date night drinks. Yes, thanks, Bart. Hawks Girl will appreciate that. Yeah, so that's gonna wrap me up, guys. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, tomorrow, probably around 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning, we'll fly until probably 3 or 4 in the afternoon. The wife and I are then heading out to see my daughter's thing at camp, and then I'll probably be back Friday night, maybe for a short stream. So that's it for me. See you guys on the next one. See you again. Thanks again, Boozy and Joe and Bart and everybody else. Thanks for hanging out and tuning in. Peace.